As Kenya's Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission prepares to release the final results of the highly contested presidential election, several observer groups have commended the electoral process so far.
From the European Parliament,
preliminary reports from the observers of African Union, East African Community, the European Union, and the Charter Center have described the elections as peaceful, free and fair.
The AU Election Observer Mission is very pleased to say that the elections were peaceful, which was also consistent with the policies of the African Union.
We were satisfied with the conduct of the elections, and we are sure the people of Kenya will have the choice they will have the candidates of their choice.
To date, the IEBC has demonstrated its commitment to transparency in the results process, including by putting result forms online.
However, the National Super Alliance in NASA candidate Raila Odinga still disputes the IEBC results that show him trailing behind Jubilee candidate Uhuru Kenyatta with 44%. Former U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry, who led observers from America's Carter Center, advised Odinga to use legal avenues for arbitration.
We affirm with conviction that the judicial process, the judicial system of Kenya, and the election laws themselves make full and adequate provision for accountability in this election. The streets do not.
We urge candidates and parties to let the IEBC to carry out its work, to use the legally provided channels of dispute resolution in case of any dissatisfaction with the process, and to urge their supporters to remain calm.
However, all the observers called for a special investigation into Odinga's claims that the IEBC servers were hacked to give the incumbent Uhuru Kenyatta the lead.
It is the paper ballots and the accounting process established by the IEBC that tell the story of this election, not the electronic transmission of those numbers.
Because we didn't observe it, whether hacking took place or didn't take place, but we were very confident that by resort to what the law requires, it would be possible, therefore, to be able for the parties, IBC, everybody concerned, to all the necessary calculations, regardless of what might have happened in the event that there was any hacking.
As part of their recommendations, the observers have called for more voter education, streamlining of the distribution of polling materials, and also the transmission of results to avoid any further disagreements in Kenya's elections. Habad Ziwa, NTV, Nairobi, Kenya.